So just go through your first name. Just go.
Bethany, Katie, Savannah, Haley.
All right, you ready?
Okay. So today we're going to be talking about Willie Robertson. He is 42 and is in charge of one of the best well-known family businesses in America. He is most recognized by his red, white, and blue bandana and his big, fluffy brown beard. He is the father of 5 children and the second youngest child in his family. Although he is recognized on TV, he is most proud of his family and his faith, and will do anything to defend them.
Okay, so family has always been a major part of Willie Robertson's life. He has 3 brothers. His oldest brother is Alvin, and he's a pastor. And really, like, if you've watched the seasons of Duck Dynasty, you don't really see him that much, unless it's like a special occasion. But he made his debut on the actual show in season 4, and he's become a regular part of the show. And in an interview on Christian Broadcasting Network, 12 million people viewed that the premiere of season 4, and Alan jokingly says it's because he was on there. That's why people viewed the premiere. And his other brothers are Jep, and his real name is Jules apparently, and Jace, and they've been regular members of the show since season 1. And then Willie and his wife Corey met when they were young. Willie was in 4th grade and Corey was in 3rd grade, and then they ended up getting married a year after they graduated high school. So, and they have 5 kids altogether. Not all of them are their kids. They've adopted 2 of them, and their oldest is Rebecca. She is the exchange student from Taiwan. She's 24, and she would come over and live with them, and then they liked her so much that they made her their foster child, which I don't know how that works, but I don't know if she had an actual family or not. But. And then their next one is John Luke. He's their first actual biological child, and he just recently got engaged. And then their next one is Will, and they call him Little Will. And yeah, we call him Little Will. And he's adopted also. He was adopted when he was 5 weeks old. And then actually a month after they adopted him, they found out they were pregnant with their next daughter, Sadie. So they had like 2 young children. And then Sadie was recently on Dancing with the Stars, and she was a part of the New York fashion show. And their youngest is Bella, and she is their youngest biological daughter. And then I found an interview last night, and Willie actually compares adoption to the Bible, because he says that God took us in as his adopted children, so he kind of sees adoption as that. And then the Robertsons have great morals, and they have deep roots in their family, and actually most of the employees at Duck Commander are members of the family.
So, as Savannah said, pretty much all of the members at Duck Commander are family. Like Jep and Uncle Si all work in the duck call room. I'm sure if you've watched the show, you've seen them making jokes and whatever. And Jace is actually the COO, which is the Chief Operating Officer, whatever that means. And Willie is the CEO of Duck and Buck Commander. They have Willie made a spinoff on his own that it has to do with deer instead of the ducks. And Phil and Kay actually said from a very young age that they knew that Willie was going to take over the company one day, even though he was the 3rd child. And it wasn't going to be Alan, the oldest, or Jace, the next one, because they didn't care that much about the business side. And so Willie went to Harding University and graduated with a business degree, and then took over the company. And Willie is actually the one who took it from a family home run, like kind of just backwoods operation, into the multi-million-dollar corporation it is today. And they were actually multi-millionaires before the show even started. And the entire family together has a net worth, according to the Inquisitor, of $82 million, like the whole family. And Willie himself has about a 1/4 of that worth. He is worth $20 million. And so on the show, they show a lot of family, and they show a lot of faith, like every meal they end with them praying. And so as a family.
Okay. So Willie Robertson is widely known for his faith. He's a dedicated Christian, and he spreads Christianity through his popularity and his TV show. The Robertsons spend every day as an opportunity to spread the word of Christ. Many people question how Willie and his family can stay so humble yet have so much money, and Willie goes to say that the fame and the fortune is only temporary and that God is forever. Willie and his wife Corey actually had a role in the new Christian movie that came out called God's Not Dead. God's Not Dead was a movie about a young college student who tried to prove to his professors and his classmates that God is indeed real. Willie says that he's very impressed with the movie and that he's impressed with the movie, and he actually told the Christian Post that by watching it, he actually improved his faith, his own faith, by watching this movie. He says that in the scene where him and Corey are talking to a reporter about their faith and Christianity in Duck Dynasty actually hits home to them because the Robertsons are used to having to defend their faith. The Robertsons are strong in their beliefs, but they are not pushy. Willie Robertson says that he doesn't want to shove religion down anyone's throat. He's just simply being himself. Recently, Phil Robertson, Willie's father, was suspended from the TV show Duck Dynasty because you're laughing at me. Because of comments he made in an interview about race and sexuality. I'm sorry.
You're good. Just relax. It's good. You're doing good.
I was just trying to think of this line.
About gay people.
About race and sexuality, yes. Willie defends his father in a CNN report saying that Phil was only paraphrasing the Bible and that they believe in what the Bible says. Willie says that you need to read the Bible for yourself and decide what you want to believe. They say that anyone who knows Phil knows that he is simply talking about love, and he believes in God's grace and God's forgiveness. To Willie and his family, God is priority.
So despite all of the negativity that's been going around the dynasty recently, Willie claims that faith and family still comes first, and that he will always put fun above work. As you've seen in the show, they often skip work and go and hunt or play ping pong in the back, and they claim that's because family comes before work, and he will defend his family and faith for whatever reason. And the Robertsons plan to keep on doing what they're doing, TV show or no TV show. Thank you.
Excellent. All right.